Hi there. Are you tired of being absolutely overwhelmed by the stress of your Splatoon 2 games? Do you want someone to talk to about your falling in the ranks like a dove being shot out of the sky with an AK-47? Have you ever wanted someone to talk to for the issues that you deal with in Splatoon every day? Well, my friend, look no farther than the Splatoon Therapist. Hello there, I'm the Splatoon Therapist. I've helped veterans and newcomers alike with their troubles in Splatoon, and ultimately helped them not only become better, but a more tranquil player. Let's bring in our first patient. Now, let's just start with the weapon you use, sir. The Octobrush. Oh no. What? Ho ho! The Octobrush is quite an interesting weapon. What has been your issue with the Octobrush? Well, the Octobrush is a very good flanking weapon that can decimate the entire team with its power, not to mention it has amazing ground mobility second to its Inkbrush counterpart. And I suppose if you're really close up with anyone, you typically win or at least trade in these scenarios. But since you can see that I do use the brush with more range, I was thinking if we could get a brush with even more range. It just gets on my nerves when anything with NZAP range or more outranges me. I see. And how much would that be? Maybe Splash Shot Pro range or even Jet Squelcher range. What did you say, my guy? More range on the brush? Like the equivalent with a pro. Maybe have it swing at like 80% the speed of the Octobrush. And be, just a little bit thicker. Run that by me one more time, young Ink. Okay, I'll say this slow. A brush with more range to it. Like a lot more. Thicker and everything else thrown in too. I mean like they did with the blasters. Okay, fascinating. They're gonna be swinging a California redwood tree at this point like Jackie Robinson. Well, that could always be a possibility in Splatoon 3. Also, sir, one more thing? Yes? What if they made the new brush like a 2-shot hit too? 911, what's your emergency? I got a wild one here. We'll be right over. Hello there. Hey there, sir. Wait, why are you dressed like that? Because I'm trying to disguise myself as an expert sneaker. Oh, okay, interesting. Well, why don't you just switch over to the camo tent umbrella? Because I can't! I said when this thing came out that I would main it because so few people did. I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't drop this poor tent umbrella. The camo has such a cool stamp in case you miss your shot. But me? The best I got is a wall to my already oversized wall. Olympic curling on Adderall and tears. What am I, Canadian? No, got me what's colder with this treatment of this weapon than a Canadian winter. I'm sure that if they just buffed it, it would be fine. This thing has an abysmal fire rate. I could have fired the first shot at the beginning of the Jurassic era and the dinosaurs would have died before I could have fired it again. I've been waiting longer to fire this tent umbrella again than the F-Zero fans have been waiting for a new game. Oh my gosh. It'll get better. Just have happy thoughts with your weapon, like how powerful the shield is and how safe you feel near it. Oh, you poor thing! But the Splatoon Therapist also helps players suffering from issues that aren't just about weapons. For example, some players often have a quarrel with other players online, either in Turf War, Ranked, or even Salmon Run. And well, he knows how to talk with these people as well. Well, Doc, it's been ranked battles, and I have terrible teammates. Ah, the statement as old as Turf War itself. Please, tell me what rank you are. I am A-. Ah, come on, A- ain't even that bad. Pretty good, in fact. You're looking to improve, which is the best part. I assume you might be trying to raise it before Splatoon 3 comes out as a thing on your bucket list, correct? Yes, of course! I thought so. Maybe in Splatoon 3 they'll announce an X+ rank that you can even get to. Please don't wish that into existence. Yes, ma'am. But could you elaborate on how teammates aren't pulling their weight? Well, sometimes I get kills left, right, back, and forth, but my team does nothing to push the objective. And are you perhaps helping them push that objective in addition? Or worst case, picking up the objective for yourself? Not the ideal strategy, I know, but it's your best odds. If you do play weapons like gals or dualies, you can manage both. Well, what if I don't want to? Nani? It's a team game, so they should pull their weight as well as read my thoughts through telepathy. Honey, what is this, a group assignment in an 8th grade history class for superheroes? Between the mix of players who might just be having a bad match and the less experienced players, that might just end up being what you have to do. Gosh, it's so annoying, fine. But if none of them start taking my very obvious in-game callouts on tower control after someone is right behind the tower ready to steamroll them all like a clothes iron, then they're gonna need to also control these fish. And one of my last patients for today actually has a map problem. Please, sir, could you elaborate? I can't stand Camp Triggerfish. Why is that? Why do you think? Okay then, can you recall some of your personal experiences on this map? Well, first of all, the map is skinny as heck in the middle, not to mention the two bends at the start of it. Why did these two look like elbows? I want to play Splatoon 2, not learn psychology. Physiology. Same thing. Not to mention how everything on this map is a real doozy when you play ranked on it. Tower control on this map is half you moonwalking trying to avoid falling in the water. True, but at least it's better than Splatoon 1 Triggerfish. You're able to move around the two main sections of the map pretty easily by comparison in this game. You know what? Yeah, I guess you're right. Camp Triggerfish may not be perfect to some, but it is an improvement over Splatoon 1. Good snipers can't softlock you from getting to the other side with the new rails that they added. Exactly. And the killer whales don't exist in Splatoon 2, so they can't bother you either. Of course. Wait. If the devs have already played with the killer whale in Splatoon 2, and if Triggerfish is coming back to Splatoon 3, since most maps are ported from one Splatoon game to the next, please. Splatoon 1 specials don't exist in Splatoon 3. They can't hurt you. Okay, I guess he's right. Here it comes. And that's how it's done, everyone. Maybe one day you can become as much of an esteemed therapist as myself. But on to more important matters. If you have your own issues that you'd like me to solve and work with you, please let me know in the comments, and remember to subscribe so we can continue to help one another. See you all next time. Now I wait for the first comment that's like, oh my god, he hates Camp Triggerfish is on Camp Triggerfish. Oh my god, that's the joke.